Hello guys and welcome to another League of Legends gameplay commentary. Yours truly, your host, MrJester, and unfortunately tonight I don't happen to have my co-hosts or anyone who's willing to co-cast, I guess. So it's gonna be back on the solo casting. I know, the monotonic voice. What I could do actually, I should try and do like multi-voice, so I go like, "Hi, my name is," and then, no, that'll be annoying. I need to think about it actually. Oh, I should start training my voice so I can do like two voices. So it's like I'm duo casting. Anyway, I got to manage to find another decent game here. We're gonna have a high tier diamond game, roughly around Diamond 1, Masters, Challenges like era. Let's quickly just jump into the comps. You're gonna have Fiora top lane on the blue side again. Fiora top lane, Jarvan jungle, mid lane Orianna, ADC Jinx, and the support Janna. Whereas on the purple side, we're running the top lane Poppy, jungle Hecarim, mid lane Syndra, and in the bot lane, it's gonna be the Lucian and Lulu, the double L bot lane. Okay, so a quick rundown. Just gonna do a really quick rundown as into lanes. Poppy versus Fiora. I'm gonna go in Fiora's. It's gonna be in her advantage. Poppy's kind of weak pretty early on, and her mana costs are extremely high, especially when she does her Q, which is, I think she uses a hammer, a Wampa. So her mana costs are extremely high, and also the fact that she's running teleport compared to Fiora running ignite, more kill potential in Fiora's pockets. Let's go into the jungle quickly. How the gank potential, both have very decent gank at level 3 after double buff, of course. Since that's how the meta's been going, it's red or blue, usually starting at the bottom, then get the top jungle buffs and then gank either top or mid. So Jarvan has pretty good. He's got his Demacian strike combo. I call it Demacian strike because you've got your Demacian standard E and your Dragon strike Q. Demacian strike combo. That's the EQ, flag javelin thing. Hecarim on the other hand, he's got his devastating charge. Devastating onslaught. It's one of those quick moves, and we'll just quickly check it right now because I don't want to be wrong. Devastating charge. So I got it on the first go, and basically he just builds up movement speed and can just run into any jungle. Plus he's any lane. Plus he's running Ghost, so he can gank at level 3 if he just runs in hand mode. Mid lane Orianna versus Syndra. The heal on Orianna, ignite on Syndra, so a bit more kill potential in Syndra's pockets just straight off of summoners. Also, Syndra can outrange Orianna. It's been known that she's a counter pick to Orianna only because of the outrange. Now, lastly, in the bot lane, Jinx and Janna versus the Lucian Lulu. You've got... Now, this one is definitely in Lucian Lulu's pockets. It's in their hands. And I'll quickly say why. It's because they, again, outrange. They outpoke. They can really poke heavy. What does Janna offer? She offers a knock-up, a slow, and a shield. And her attack range isn't that quite large. And Jinx, what does she offer? She's, well, again, auto attack. And I'm just fixing it up for you. There we go. So an auto attack, slow with zap, and snare with flame chompers. Now Lucian, because of his passive, he can, every time he casts an ability, he gets 2 attacks. So, and plus he has piercing light, as well as relentless pursuit. So he can relentless pursuit into piercing light. That's E into Q, so dash into Q. And if he weaves in auto attacks in between both casts, he's gotten 4 free auto attacks with 2 free skill shots. 1 skill damage, plus his own normal auto attacks. He's gonna do a chunk of damage, and most times than not, Lucian outperforms Jinx early on in the game. Come to team fight though. Level 6, Jinx's ultimate is slightly more beneficial coming to team fights because you can look at Jarvan initiates with his Demacian strike combo, Orianna with shockwave, the Fiora with her constant dashing in between people with her ultimate, and then the execution with Jinx's ultimate. So come team fights, Jinx's ultimate will be much more reliable, but in laning phase, it's hands down in Lucian's favor. Plus, also Lulu has the better poke, and poking with her glitter lance. Now, quickly go down the names. So he's going to have Girl Boy playing Fiora, Monsoon playing on the Orianna, Precious Love on Jarvan, Juju, or I like to call him Julesy, playing on the Jinx, and mid to carry on Janna. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, we do have Colossus Man playing on Lucian, Incarnation playing on the Hecarim, Spare Tire Hang on Poppy, Luck 2K on the Syndra, and Eternal Deity playing the Lulu. It's actually pretty interesting fact about the name Incarnation, for those who aren't aware of it, he's arguably, or actually undisputedly, and this is based on lots of talk shows, based on some research. There's a European player by the name of Incarnation. Currently he's banned from the LCS because he, I believe, was very toxic, or he DDoSed or something. He did something extremely big and he was permabanned. And so he was considered, and he still is considered, the best mid laner in laning phase. He just outright demolishes everybody in laning phase in all of the West, and that's including Europe and North America. So to see the name Incarnation, that's when I hear the word Incarnation, I instantly think of the best, like one of the best mid laners in the West. And I'm guessing this is a fanboy of that Incarnation. No surprise. I mean, this guy, if he ever does get unbanned, and there's been discussions that in December, Riot are gonna, the player behavior group are gonna come together and discuss between Mithy, which is a support for the Europe, as well as Nukeduck, who's is considered one very strong mid laner, as well as Incarnation, if they can get unbanned and compete in the LCS for 2015. If that ever does happen, though, that's going to be an extremely interesting split, like for Europe. That's going to be one of the most entertaining ones I'll ever see. Now, quickly going to the lineup. Obviously, we see both junglers starting down on the bottom side of the jungle. Also, you can see already the poke going in favor of Lucian and Eternal Deity. So Colossus Man doing pretty good with his Piercing Light, forcing Juju to go on that Sharknado rocket launcher for himself. On top lane, that little Q from Poppy. Now, I did want to grab that name before anything, so Devastating Blow. The Devastating Blow did a bit of damage on a girl, but that does cost a bit of mana. Surprisingly enough, though, Spare Tiger is actually taking dominance in the lane and does go aggressive. So that's already just 2 moves, and Poppy's mana's out the window. That's why Poppy isn't really one of the most reliable top laners. We also see Precious Love was going aggressive on Incarnation, but he gets caught out, gets interrupted for his Demacian strike combo, forced to flash away. So that's a flash down. Great interrupt with that devastating charge from Incarnation. Syndra did rotate up, and as well, Poppy came down to see if they can get themselves a kill. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Monsoon and Luck just simple trading off. They're really not going to just do much. It's just back and forth trading. You might see that for a bit of a while until Luck 2K gets a bit of levels and a bit of items, and then it'll start to snowball more in Syndra's favor just because she outranges her later on. As well with that stun. Colossus is taking quite low, and the shield from Eternal will keep him a bit healthy. It's actually going surprisingly in Julesy and Mythicari's favor, despite the fact that on paper, and this is on paper, Colossus and Eternal, well, Lucian, Lulu, arguably are meant to be superior. So Julesy is performing quite well, considering he's in a difficult matchup on him. That polymorph will be big. Again, Piercing Light could be big. Mid carry has been landing these great Arc Storms with shields. Now Colossus has been slowed down. He's actually taking a bit of damage, but mid 2 carry is also taking quite low. So no first blood just yet. A bit of back and forth trading going in both ways. Still in the favor of red side. Although Julesy is quite low mana, he's been forced to use his Sharknado, which does consume his mana as well as Zap, just to keep up with range. But Colossus is quite low. He has to be kind of careful if he outsteps too long. There's also the ping going up in top lane for Spare Tire. Girlboy has called for the ping, so Joven has made himself up there. He hasn't walked on a ward though, but I believe the ward must have expired and he'll sing. Because we can see Incarnation is at his golem, so he'll be around the corner if anything does happen. Joven has gone over Dragon Pit, and he's sitting in the Tribe Rush, so we have to be careful how that top lane will go. Meanwhile, on bot lane, mid to carry is taking quite low, and so is Colossus. Again, it's just a bit of bantering. Precious Love has gone in from behind. There's a ghost from Incarnation, so the counter gank is real. Precious Love is extremely low, and that will be first blood for sure. Going to Spare Tiger, and that will be his second kill as well. Incarnation taking that one for himself, so great counter gank from Incarnation. Spare Tiger doing a lot of work here. He doesn't have the Ignite. He's running Teleport, and he's basically dominating this top lane. It's even CS, but he's got himself first blood. And then it's double buff, and that's pretty good if Poppy can get the early game for herself. Her late game is monstrous. She just picks one target, it's like, yep, you're mine forever. No one's touching you but me. And then you're not touching anyone but me. That's Poppy. She's just like, you're mine. if anything, if anyone's an overly attached girlfriend, it has to be Poppy. Like, she sets her eyes on you, that's it. No one can have you. That you're the hers. So having her winning early game is going to be kind of large, and it's pretty good. She has brought herself a phase to the pickaxe going towards Fiora. So Girlboy will be most likely going towards the Tiamat orientated build on Fiora, and that's going to be very good, especially when she does her Blade Waltz ultimate. It will be splash damage as well, so it's going to be quite large when later fights do happen. That's why Ravenous is a core item on Fiora in general. Poppy and Spare Tire has gone for the phase, so it's going to be a Triforce. Sheen will be huge with Devastating Blow, since it does apply Devastating Blow. When you activate it and then it hits, it applies the Sheen proc. So that's going to be good for her. Girlboy going to be aggressive Spare Tire. Not really dropping it quite low. Actually has gone down below half health. I'm sorry, the camera has constantly kept jumping. And in fact, Spare Tire has stunned Girlboy to the wall. There is the riposte. It's not going to be activated. And Spare Tire should be able to get the kill. Yes, he does, and does escape. Meanwhile, in bot lane, Juju has been polymorphed. But here comes Precious Love. Can he get the Dragon Strike combo? Damascene Strike combo? Yes, he does, and he picks up the kill on Colossus Man. And the chase is on. External DPS forced to flash. Zap misses, but he's quite low. Can Juju get the kill? That's one auto attack. He gets slowed. Does die to tower, but he gets himself a kill. So that's pretty good going for Juju right there. Here comes the Incarnation for the gank. He will be able to get himself a kill. Yes, he can. No, he can't. Fantastic standard strike combo, forcing Incarnation to ultimate just to secure that kill. So, Precious Love never getting out of there. Not bad. I mean, like, it kind of worked well. It got Julesy a kill, so he's sitting on his pickaxe right now, and Berserker Grace. He's going to get more attack speed, hopefully to trade back in against the Colossus Lucian, since Lucian has got double D-Blade and double Longsword, so his raw damage is going to be huge. That Piercing Light will hurt. It's going to be it's going to hurt, especially when he upgrades, both long swords to the Brutalizer, the armor pen, the cooldown reduction. It's going to be very powerful coming into just the early game of the things, since everyone's armor is quite low. That armor pen will be kind of significant. Hecarim on the other hand has himself the 3 long swords. So he definitely opted for the Elder Lizard in terms of upgrading the Spirit Stone, and the second one, I think the third longsword, which is what he just needs. So he's already put the Elder Lizard. I'm gonna opt for a Triforce build from Incarnation. He's already 201, he's got 45 CS, he's farming really nicely, he's already hit level 7, he's keeping up with the solo laners for gold. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the Triforce for the early damage. It'll be a great item. I mean, like, the movement speed synergizes well with his passive, Sheen proc synergizes well with his Q. It'll just work extremely well, plus the health and the movement speed. It'll work extremely well. If it suits Hecarim's kit quite efficiently. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does opt for the early, or maybe even just not only early phase into tankiness, at least early Triforce, just early phase is fine. Either way, that's why I feel it would be going to. In the mid lane though, both have the Chalice, so they're going to still opt for that Athene's on Holy Grail, a bit scared of the other one. Syndra has already started getting himself a CS lead with 10 CS, so that's just the range kicking in. Poppy on the top lane is dominating in top lane, has herself a 12 CS lead. The Rejuve beat bought by Girlboy because she can't seem to sustain. Now Precious Love is ganking up on top lane. Spectre has to be careful using the ultimate. And there's the Blade Waltz to negate it. Meanwhile in bot lane, Juju will be fighting Colossus. Girlboy is taking quite low, but so is Spectre. Spectre is out of mana, so she will fall. In fact, Girlboy will die to tower. And Precious Love is taking tower. Can Spectre? Yes, Spectre surprisingly and fantastically juggled that, cutting him under tower. Juju will be stuck under his tower, but he can't do the same thing and will die, nearly getting killed in Eternal. So double kill for Incarnation. He's 401 right now. And Spectre getting a double kill as well with a fantastic dance around the tower. It was brilliant. It's now 2 turning kills. 4k gold in favor of red side, so that's actually going really well for red side. Incarnation ganking efficiently, even Syndra rotated bot lane just in case something happened, because I believe she saw Monsoon heading down there, so she just followed up as well. So that's good for the follow-up with Luck 2k. She's going to be needing that, or she could have just shoved up. Either way, her decision making has been quite decent. I'm still keen to see how Spectre was going to go. She did great. He did great. in that top lane. Sorry if I'm saying he or she, it's just based on the characters they're playing. In fact, Giru Boy has DC'd. Not too sure if that's an actual rage quit DC. No, it's just an internet issue, so that's a DC and we'll be back in the game, so nothing too big right there. That's actually pretty good. So we'll quickly take a look at the gold, where it's all spreading. So Julesy actually having himself a 500 gold lead to the Lucian, to Colossus, so that's really good. Locke has been ganked upon, that's a shockwave, followed by the Dragon Strike combo. Precious Love is doing a bit of damage, and the kill will go to Monsoon. So great gank there. Meanwhile in bot lane, Julesy has been poked a bit down by Eternal Deity. Dragon Strike, that's Q. So also again, Demacian Strike combo. Yeah, there you go. How can I forget Demacia? It's Demacia! Yeah, so now Julesy has been engaged on Colossus. He's actually done really well. You can't kill Julesy out there. Mitakara has been taken out and he'll be culled to death. Yes, that's what I said. I said it was culled to death. That is the Brutalizer kicking in, even though exhaust wasn't enough. Julesy's quite low and he probably will fall to Colossus. Using the heal, and there's the Wild Growth. So Colossus does get himself a double kill. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Incarnation not able to secure that kill. I think he was a bit too scared of the counter gank from Precious Love, and Precious Love was around the corner. Meanwhile, in top lane, Spare Tiger using his ultimate is just going to dive, and that devastating blow is doing a lot of damage. He does have the Sheen, so it's going to hurt a lot, and he's unstoppable right now. So good on you, Spare Tiger. I mean, I thought it was Fiora's lane only because Poppy has usually have a bit of a week early. But clearly Spare Tiger has proven me wrong. My research going wrong. So good on you, Spare Tiger, proving me wrong. I do enjoy a good Poppy though. So Poppy does scare. I know her late game is extremely horrifying. Precious Love also quickly ganking in the mid lane. Does get stunned, and he's taking quite low. He misses the Marcian strike combo, and he's a Cataclysm, but the teleport from Poppy is going to come in. Poppy should get this kill. Yes, he does with that devastating blow, and will just walk away with nothing happening. So great roam by, or great teleport as well, and Luck landing good stun, and also dodging that Marcian strike. He's still going aggressive, he does land the stun on Monsoon. There's the ultimate, and nearly flashing the shockwave. Unfortunately, that's a cooldown. Meanwhile, Girlboy has been jumped on by Spare Tiger and it's quite low. Luck 2 nearly dying. There's a Blaze Vault as well from Girlboy. Girlboy though needs to run because I believe Spare Tiger is nearly getting enough mana for a devastating blow. So a bit of back and forth. I don't think Luck 2 had enough damage to kill off Monsoon. And I believe he tried to flash it. And here comes the Julesy ultimate. It's down. It's gone. Beautiful aim right there, Julesy. I saw that on the minimap. I should have followed it a bit better. So great snipe from downtown Los Angeles. I don't know why I keep saying that. Downtown Los Angeles. Just downtown. Prices are down. Bunnings. Yep. That's going to be funny. Now Julesy engaging on the Colossus. But Colossus doing a lot of damage. See, that's the Lucian versus Jinx. Lucian is superior against Jinx in the early phases. Mitakara taking a lot of damage on. Mitakara does die to the flash from Colossus. Colossus still trying to trick. He's going to might get himself a double kill. No, he doesn't. The shutdown going to Jules. That attack speed from Berserkers as well as ramped up machine from Pow Pow. Yeah, Pow Pow does get him the kill, but Incarnation is around the corner. He might just ulti in, or he simply just, they're saying charge Julesy, forced the flash away, and there's the ultimate for to secure the kill. So it's more of an executioner coming from Incarnation, those Onslaught of Shadows? Yeah, the Onslaught of Shadows. Instead of really just engaging team fights, because they haven't really much got team fights or gank freaking it, it's just execute, since everyone is already low from previous fighting. So that does bump Incarnation to 501. Again, he has gone for the Phage and the Sheen. So I did call that. He was going to go for a Triforce, and it's going to be great. It's a good up buy. I mean, he's ahead. He's got himself 186. That's the second, well, tied for first highest supply, and he's a jungler. He's been farming extremely efficiently for himself, and does get himself a dragon. And meanwhile, Colossus is engaging on Gilboa. Gilboa's red drop to below half health. Gets knocked back in Incarnation, doing a bit of damage. Gilboa will get away with his life though, and he should back up. I don't see why he should stay. He's level 7, doesn't have, Blade Waltz is coming up very soon. Shockwave has been used onto Colossus and Luctus, so they're quite low. There's a Howling Gale, but Mitakara is dropped extremely low and will die to Colossus from health picks that was used on him. So great throw up there. Mitakara is still squishy, and here comes the reinforcements, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. They've lost top outer turret as well, and that will be 2 towers in favor of red side, as well as a 9k lead 15 minutes in. So that's a big lead coming for red side. I mean, come on, it's 15 minutes in, it's 5:17, and a 9k goal lead. That's huge. Hell, even look what Spare Tire is doing. He's finding himself a free special love. And look at the damage output. It's insane. Forcing Precious Love to flash. Even Spare Tire flashes. He wants blood. He wants that booty. He wants a red buff. But can he get it? No, he can't. But he might send his eyes on for Monsoon. There's a Helen Gale from mid-carry to scare him away, as well as the zaps. The Spare might actually be in a whole lot of world. Gets snared by the Chompers, and he's getting dry low. But turns his side of the mid-carry, might get himself a kill. And the Wild Growth, fantastic. But the shot down with the snipe from Juicy gets himself a kill. Meanwhile, Girlboy is going aggressive onto Eternal, forcing the flash. But Incarnation, can he do it? The zap lands, getting Juicy a triple kill. He did pick up a kill on the Colossus a bit earlier, and he might even get himself a quadra kill. No, he can't. The Onslaught of Shadows gets Incarnation away from safety. So great job there. Girlboy narrowly dodging the stun from Luck 2 as well. So Julesy picking himself a quadra kill. He's 6-4-1 and he's coming behind triple kill, sorry, he's coming from behind. He wants more booty and there's a Cataclysm, and that's the unofficial quadra kill rampage for Julesy. So great Cataclysm from Precious Love, securing Julesy another kill. That's brought him up from 5 kills to 9 kills in those 4 kills, and also dropping the gold lead from 9 to 7k. And it should be able to get this middle in the turret, I believe. It's already dropped to halfway. Julesy is shredding it really quickly, but I don't think they might not be able to get it anymore since the reinforcement is back. Spare Tire devastatingly blowing up Monsoon. That was actually a pretty cool pun. I kind of like that. Hey, I made a pun. I made a run with words. Woo, party. It's all working tonight. Oh yeah, baby. It's working tonight. But Spare Target isn't enough. He wants that rampaging Julesy. Gets a Q, gets another. Can he land another Q? No, he gets instantly Damascene Strike. And Julesy turns around and is like, nigga, oh sorry, that's offensive. Buddy, if you want my booty, you gotta earn it. Gets himself an unstoppable. He's 8-4-1 now, and he's gonna definitely buy that Infinity Edge. And what could be his next time? He's a 1.7, and that's a Zeal. That will turn into a Static Shift, knowing Julesy's playstyle. So that's a really good buy from him. He can sit back a bit and, you know, shoot those rockets from Sharknado. I really want to know what the name for it is. So it's just called Rocket Launcher Minigun. I thought it was Pow Pow was the minigun, and I'm just gonna call it Sharknado, so based on the movie. And it's like shark, you know, torpedo sharks, and look, it's usually a shark in the original skin. So that's how it's going to be. We're going to follow direct camera Incarnation. We're getting stuff from kill on the Girlboy. I'm sorry the camera was a bit focused on Julesy. I was trying to get his skill name quickly. So Incarnation is getting himself another kill. He's 601, has completed the Triforce, and he's got a Ruby Crystal, as well as Boots of the City, the cooldown boots. So in terms of items, he probably might be looking for a Banshee's Veil, maybe? Not too sure. In fact, there's pings for Baron. Spare Tire has engaged onto the Baron. Blue team will have no vision of this whatsoever. They're not even sure what is happening. Luck 2k is going to be pushing up on the mid lane to distract them. But mid to carry is probably the closest one, and Monsoon. In fact, mid to carry is the only one heading towards it, but I don't think he's going to keep up chase because due to Luck 2k pushing up in the mid lane. So this is going to be a free Baron, a 19-minute Baron going to red side, and that's back to the 9k goal lead in favor of red side. So fantastic call coming from Spare Tire. That was Spare Tire pinging that one. But they do walk over a pink ward, so it is aware. Girlboy caught up in the whole world of hate. He's got to be careful. He's already taking a bit of damage, and a simple Q to Girlboy, that's doing a lot. So Girlboy has to be careful when fighting up that Hecarim. He's not strong enough, only with a teammate, Vampiric Scepter to a Triforce, Other Lizard. Triforce also has been completed onto Spare Tire, and he does have himself a Cutlass. A great shockwave picking up on Colossus, but no one can follow that up. Girlboy is behind. There's a Cataclysm. Luck 2k is extremely low. Girlboy does use his Blade Waltz. Can he get a kill? Yes, he does on one. But however, Spare Tire does get a shutdown onto Julesy. Colossus will turn around and get himself a kill on the Girlboy, as Girlboy just gave up right there. Spare Tire is not over yet. Incarnation is up top lane pushing. Had he come and roamed into mid lane with that Onslaught of Shadows, would have been a turnaround triple. So they're probably just going to keep up sieging up this mid lane. Spare Tire is strong, and Incarnation has taken the top in a turret as well. So all going favourite in red side. I mean, they're absolutely doing great. For a solo queue, they do seem quite communicated, or at least coordinated in some aspects, just due to respect maybe. So all well, it's pretty good, interesting. Girlboy getting caught out of the wrong position, in the wrong positions. Not just day to day. I don't know if it's Girlboy just himself just not performing, or it's just not his day to day. I can't really tell. But that was a great steal from Eternal, taking off the big Wraith. It's like, mine now, it's my booty. Gotta love the booty. They do find themselves a free pink ward too. So, it's all good. That's an 11k lead in favor of red side. 1 to 4 turrets, 11 to 21 in kills. Monsoon will have to be careful because spare targets come from behind, doing already damage. That's a shockwave catting both people, forcing Monsoon to flash as well. Well, apparently I got busted. So I gotta keep it down for a bit. Aw, that's a shame. I was actually really liking my voice too. Aw. Well, you can see the surrender vote coming up from blue team. It's been 2-3. That is also dragging, going in favor of red side. Bumping up the gold to 12k gold lead in favor of red side again. So they're just on a rampage this game. 11-22, 1 to 4, 12k gold lead in favor of red side. Items. Syndra has already got working on, I believe, the Zonyas with the, or even Deathfire Grass actually. It could be Deathfire Grass with the Nisla Roger and Amplifying Tome, with the Blasting Rod Amplifying Tome on the Orianna. Julesy gave himself a kill as well. Slowed Grey from mid to carry without Howling Gale. On the ADCs, they're both fairly even. The Ghostblade Infinity Edge to the Static Shiv Infinity Edge, but Julesy will have more gold. He's 9-5 compared to the 5-3. In fact, he has 700 gold increase. Syndra has herself a 1k gold lead. The jungler with a massive 4k lead compared to Precious Love. So Incarnation doing wonders with that 4k lead. Top lane even bigger with Spare Tiger having a 5k lead compared to Girl Boy. So Spare Tiger and Incarnation are definitely doing the works this game. And down Eternal Deity. Yeah, Eternal Deity does have himself a 1.8k lead compared to mid to carry. So the gold has been spread out incredibly well with the two frontliners who will definitely be Spare Tire as well as Incarnation. So they're going to be the two frontliners. Incarnation has got himself the Randall and Zone, so he's definitely going to be the brute force, and that Ruby Crystal will turn into a, I believe, Banshee's Veil or a Spirit Visage later on. So opting to get the armor first and more important because of the whole, well, Precious Love, Gilda Boy, as well as Julesy all doing physical damage. Eternal Deity stealing that blue buff away. Again, she wants the booty. She wants some recognition for doing well. Her wild growth have been on point too. So really good job for you there, Eternal Deity. Your wild growth have been on point. You have saved some people here and there. You are 1-2-9, so you have been in 10 kills of the participation. Incarnation is ghosting in on the Girl Boy. Girl Boy with the Desperation Blade Waltz, but it's not going to be enough. Incarnation is just having himself a Girl Boy tonight, and he's godlike 701. Big plays by Incarnation. What if this is the Incarnation from Europe? Guys, this could be the Incarnation. Dun dun dun. Epic plot twist. No, but he's giving his name dividends to the original Incarnation. The character is falling on the Colossus. Colossus is extremely low. He will get away though. Incarnation has come from behind. There's an Onslaught charge, Onslaught Shadows, and as well as a Spare Tire using his ultimate and the Wild Growth too. So it's going to be, well, Julesy is actually doing pretty well in return damage. He's got the flank shots on Incarnation. Incarnation's a bit low. And the Spare Tiger's got snared up. Julesy just sitting there at the backline with his Static Shiv. He's doing damage in that Sharknado. He pops up the ultimate, not getting any kills though. So Julesy can't really single-handedly carry his team today, unfortunately. The kills are doubled in favor of red side again. Colossus nearly getting zapped by Julesy, so the chase is still potentially on. Although they might give up since Eternal Deity was around the corner, assist Colossal out of there. So again, 12 to 24, double the kills. It's a 14k gold lead now in favor of red side. 5-2 in turrets. Farm-wise, well, just Incarnation has just been amazing. He's the jungler and is at 213, the most CS in the game. He's been on point with his ganking. He's been on point with his, just in general, just playstyle. He's a very skilled player. I'm not sure if he's actually been picked up by a team. He should be considered. They should consider maybe making room for him because he's been absolutely on point without a flawless this game, in my opinion. Has been using his ultimate to execute, but it's not really his fault because, well, everyone escapes with such little health. It's just like, well, I was gonna gank with it, but this looks so much cooler with the Onslaught Shadows. Onslaught Shadows, right? Yeah, Onslaught Shadows, yeah. To get the kill. Baron will spawn in 35 seconds and Dragon will spawn in another 1 minute 50. So the wards have been improved from blue side. They managed to get Baron wadded up, so they might even contest for the Baron. If I do opt to go for Baron, it will be like a very, very, how do I say, like last charge type thing from blue side if they go contest that Baron. I mean, there's nothing much they can do unless they get a weird ace with Baron buff still as well. Then maybe they can look to turn this game around, but how the game going, it's clearly in red side's favor. They're definitely in the massive driving seat. Again, 14k gold, 5-2 turrets. Syndra is poking down Monsoon, and there's Fair Tiger with the ultimate as well as the Onslaught Shadows. Juju is really low. He's being chased and gets flashed on. He actually will survive. It's Spare Tire getting caught up in the Cataclysm. There's a wild growth. Monsoon falls down, but so does Spare Tire. Luck taking a bit of tower aggro. Incarnation is trying to push up onto that middle inhibitor. There's the ultimate, getting the kill. No, it doesn't. Eternal barely surviving that. But there's extremely low people. Mythicary taking quite low, will die. No, it doesn't. There's the Blade Waltz. Can it get anyone? So far it does. Appreciative does get himself a kill on the Colossus, but Girlboy does fall down. Juju, can you do something, Juju? Be the man to carry. No, he can't. That's a double kill for Incarnation. Juju hasn't given up though. Gets hit by Luck 2. There's a Sonya bait. Fantastic. No, it's a shutdown. And also a double kill going towards Juju. So fantastic, but he does fall to Syndra. He could have got himself a triple kill had it just been a bit in his favor. Fantastic. Juju definitely putting his team on his shoulders, saying, guys, come on, we can still win this. I can feel it. I can just feel it. That's the communication right now. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to be carried by Julesy? No, Julesy, he's a legend bloke. I mean, like he doesn't have he's got a no can do or never give up spirit. Definitely a never give up spirit. He will fight to the bitter end, claws and nails all round. So if they can keep him alive, like how they did there, he was able to be kept alive despite Spare Tire just going complete ham mode with the Ghost of Blade active as well as Cutlass on him. So Spare Tire went complete ham mode onto Jules. He still couldn't get the kill. Monsoon did die kind of early, but if they can just peel and protect Julesy, they could maybe have a turnaround. Julesy has been quite efficient in this game. He even got himself a chain vest. He's gone for the early Guardian Angel, saying, no, I need this. Girlboy in caught out in a really hot world of pain. Will just instantly fall down. I don't think he should even fight this. In fact, he's actually doing a bit of return damage. So Spare Tire was dropped to just over half health. So Girlboy, maybe potentially, if he can get back his items, could be a threat later on in this game. But this will also be the second Baron going towards red side. I don't see blue side anywhere in position to contest this. They are near bot lane, so Julesy will get his red buff, and they just don't have the sufficient vision. It's just been, again, a massive one-sided factor for the red team. They are 14.9k, 15k lead, 6-2 in turrets, a 10-1-2 Hecarim, a 10-3-3 Poppy, 2-6 Syndra, 6-4 Lucian, and 1-2-12 Lulu. And I'm going to opposite side a 1-9-4 Fiora, a 2-5-10 Jarvan, 1-5-4 Rihanna, and the 11-6 for Julesy, as well as 1-4-10 Janna. Now Julesy was caught on the wrong side of the wall because he could get sandwiched right there had Incarnation follow up with the Onslaught of Shadows, though none of his teammates were in position to follow it up. Precious Love taking a bit of poke damage from Luck 2. Luck 2 is actually doing a lot of damage to Precious Love and uses the ultimate plus the Zonya. So that's his massive spell item gone now. So Zonya's is down. There's a Cullen. Julesy's taking down a half hour. Gets stunned by Luck 2. Onslaught of Shadows. Unfortunately, Julesy cannot survive. The Blade Waltz is out. Girlboy will die instantly. That's a double kill going towards Luck 2. Spare Tire in the backline doing lots of damage. Gets himself a kill onto Monsoon. Luck 2 taking a bit of tower aggro, but that will probably be the game as Inhibitor has gone down. And that is a surrender vote. So great game, good game. Going to the red team. Fantastic play. Incarnation. Even Spare Tire doing fantastic this game, as well as the last few stuns with Luck 2 pulling out the stun on Julesy to get the game kill. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was me basically solo casting. I'm sorry if I had to pause midway. I will bring you more casting as I practice and train to become the ultimate caster. So I hope you guys enjoyed and have a nice night.